Hi, this is Mr. M. Sundaran, Assistant Professor, Department of Agriculture Engineering, working in Kumnadu College of Engineering and Technology. In the course of organic farming for sustainable agriculture production, today's topic will see about the principles of compost production, which what is make compost and their uses and their benefits and their principles, how the compost is making. So see about that. First we study about the what is make compost. What is make compost? First of all, you know that the compost is an organic matter that has been decomposed or recycled as a fertilizer is used as a soil amendment. The compost is key ingredient in organic farming. The end products of decomposed of organic matter is a compost. Compost is rich in nutrients. It acts as a soil conditioner, fertilizer, as an addition of humus, one of the most important conditions soil vegetation of maintaining the soil for fertility, soil health, and long-term basis. The humic acids present on natural pesticide. In the ecosystem, the compost is used for erosion, useful for control of soil erosion, land reclamation, and wetland construction as well as landfill cover. Compost is the gardener's gold because it's inalienable partner keeping the soil healthy. These are the main what is make compost. Next, what is make humus? So the humus is an important constituent that used for that maintaining improving soil health for long basis. So if you by using a compost, it enhances the soil humus. So that what is humus? Humus is a complex mixture of substance of dark brown amorphous and colloidal substance modified to the original plant tissue or synthesized by the various soil organisms resistant to microbial decomposition. So the humus that is essential for the building of soil physical properties improves the soil physical properties. If you see the properties of soil humus, the humus particles become one day to clear another selected surface leading to the formation of soil humus complex. And humus stores releases soil nitrogen that being a soil humus complex adding organic manures to the organic matter that increases the humus content of the soil helps in increasing the say cation exchange capacity and anion exchange capacity in soils having higher humus content. Therefore that humus also possesses the buffering capacity. That means the that means the soil buffering capacity means the soil has high buffering capacity, so the soil has a robust soil. That means a good soil, good fertile soil. So there is a high buffering capacity. So to resist any type of change of the properties of pH, it is not easy. The soil is a high buffering capacity means soil is high soil ionization capacity. So having humus, having more amount of humus, soil that causes increase in the soil buffering capacity of soil. In case of soil amount of humus, there is a pesticide and other agricultural chemicals. That means the soil has a higher humus. Humus soil humus complex. It's a pesticide and agricultural chemical components so having higher amount of soil. Therefore, the pesticide is not allowed for below the soils containing the groundwater. Therefore, the soils having high amount of humus content they protect the environment from the contamination of pesticide leaching down to the groundwater water. Next, what is composting? Next, composting. Then, composting is a natural and biological process carried out under aerobic condition. The process of various microorganisms, including bacteria, fungi, break down the organic and organic matters into simpler and substance present by the presence of bacteria and fungi. Job is decompose and break down the organic residues into simpler substance. This is called composting. Composting is a natural way of recycling. Composting is biodegradable organic waste. Example, food waste. Examples of our composting are food waste, manures, leaves, trimmings, and paper, wood, feathers, crop residues, etc. It turns into the valuable organic fertilizer. The effectiveness of the composting process is dependent upon the environmental condition present within the composting system: oxygen, temperature, moisture, material decomposition, size, and activities of microbial population. These are the so will be composting and the temperature, oxygen, the moisture content, material composition, size. This is the important of process of composting. Next on the types of composting: aerobic composting, anaerobic composting, and vermicomposting. Aerobic composting means composting breaks down on the presence of oxygen. Anaerobic composting means which take place in the absence of oxygen. For example, the aerobic composting is a quick breakdown of organic waste. No need for turning, no need for needs for regular turning and no maintain aeration system. Need to maintain the moisture and favorable temperature. In aerobic composting, it takes long time to break down the organic waste. It needs less maintenance like turning, maintenance of favorable soil and favorable moisture and temperature. Then the releases the anaerobic composting, the release of gases nitrate and NH3 and CO from methane. Vermicompost is the most effective way of composting. The maintenance of oxygen and moisture is for healthy compost. Earthworms are the workers. So the different types of composting. Next one, principles of composting. What are the principles involved in composting? Main principles of composting are the main principle. First one is the CN ratio of the organic residues. CN ratio of the organic residues. CN ratio of the organic residues includes CN ratio of there are main concerns. CN ratio of organic carbon nitrogen ratio in the organic residues, because the quality indicates the quantity of organic residue. The residues have the higher nitrogen content, they are susceptible for early decomposition or degradation. So having the nitrogen level is very low, then most suitable for quick decomposition. Therefore, they easily degradable, quickly degradable. Based on the CN ratio, the organic residues can trade. Next one is mixing of organic materials. The mixing oil depends upon the residues, the type of CN ratio residue upon the CN ratio. We think the organic material should be mixed together, so they may bring the CN ratio comfortable range for better decomposition by microbes. The size residue, the size of the residue, because now is when a large size takes longer time to for microbial decomposition, so size has to reduce to comfortable range 3 to 5 centimeter. So it increases surface area, then decomposition becomes faster. Next one is moisture and temperature in the compost beds. In using for aerobic composting, we have to maintain the moisture and temperature regularly. If they get too hot, too crowded, they it's unable for aeration. Next on the pH of the compost bed, the microorganisms of the microbial alkaline are applied by the compost bed. They are released in the compost bed for better decomposition and quick decomposition, enriching the fertility of the compost. Finally, abundance of the rock minerals. This is one type of enriching the compost with natural minerals. Next one is in a microorganism with the microbial inoculants. Mixing with the microorganisms, some of the for quickly decomposing, we adding the microorganisms on the compost. Next one, amount of rock minerals. For enriching the compost, we added the rock minerals like rock phosphate, and there are the naturally available. They are added to the soil. Next one, principles of composting versus CN ratio. The microorganism of CN microorganism requires C for growth and for photosynthesis. CN ratio is 30 to 40% is optimal for composting. 30 to 40% composting. Then if the material range for the greater than 40 takes longer from composting. The material less than 30, it requires an excess of accumulated microbes, loss of place, and then NH3 nitrate ammonium volatilization. About 20% of nitrogen is lost through nitrate in water is unable to immature green materials. Next, mixing of organic materials. Materials having high CN ratio greater than 40 mixed with an activated sea-based sludge or legume aquatic weeds, slaughterhouse waste to maintain the proper TN. Materials having low CN ratio less than 30 is added to the dry soil of 5 to 10%, reduces the moisture content, then absorbs the NH3 in the material. Size of the residue. The most desirable particle size 3 to 5 cm. The period of composting for non-suitable materials increased by 30 days. Next one, moisture and temperature. The minimum target moisture content 50-60% for aerobic composting. When the temperature is to 40%, this is a mesophilic stage. Microorganisms are replaced by thermophilic microorganisms. The thermophilic condition where they appear within 2 to 7 days start of the composting operation, where the temperature rises to 50 to 70 degrees Celsius. The decomposition is fastest in the range. E. coli are the common CVS killed at 60 degrees Celsius. Tapeworm hookworm killed at 50 degrees Celsius. Common pathogen killed at 60 degrees Celsius. Next one, pH. Most important, most of the microorganisms grow under neutral pH. There will drop in pH due to the forming of bacteria, but the pH will rise again due to the formation of ammonium during the decomposition process. The pH is auto-related the composting process. Next, microorganism microbial alkalines. Mesophilic bacteria involves consuming readily degradable carbohydrate and proteins. Thermophilic bacteria attack the lipid and hemicellulose. Actinomyces such as Thermospora curata and many fungi involved in the cellulose decomposition. Preparing the sawdust compost inoculated the cellulosic fungi. Faster on the composting pattern 1 to 2 years from 2 to 3 months. Next, abundant rock minerals. The application of rock phosphate at 5% besides improving phosphorus nutrient nitrogen content also improves the micronutrient content. Application of rock phosphate in the paddy straw along with inoculation of Aspergillus niger or Astrobacter program accelerates the process of composting process, improves the NPK content of the compost. Parameters for the details. This is a short term for the parameter. CN ratio is from 30 to 40%, and the particle size ranges from 3 to 5 cm. Moisture content 50 to 60 Celsius. Aeration 80 to 10 to 80% of oxygen. Temperature 55 to 60 Celsius for 3 days. pH control not necessarily is auto regulated. Heap size anyway length but 2.5 meter wide and 1.5 meter high. Activity useful for cellulosic fungi. Parameters of designating the good quality compost and bad quality compost. Poor quality, if a color should be brown or black, it's called more than any other color is a poor quality. Smell should be pleasant and earthly smell. Bad odor means a poor quality. pH range neutral, 6.5 to 8, less than 6 or greater than 8. CN ratio 10 to 20, less than 10 or greater than 20 is poor quality. Temperature 30 to 45 degrees is more than 45. Moisture content 25 to 30, greater than 30. Humus content should be greater than 4. Less than 4 means a poor quality of soil. N content should be greater than 1.25. If less than 1% means a poor quality. Next, the benefits of the compost. If the store goes for the energy for the growth and multiplication of microbes and their activities in the soil are the vital for plant growth nutrient cycling. It supplies the both macro and micronutrients. It provides the growth mobility services, replaces the early plant growth. It acts as a soil conditions, improves the physical condition of the soil, tilth and water holding capacity, exchanging capacity, etc. The pathogens free of all the pathogens killed at high temperature. Increase the biological activity of the soil and produce the crop growth and less disease. These are the important topics about compost and what is my compost and what is humus and the principles of composting and the factors influencing the composting and the benefits of composting. Thank you.